Here we go. Sat outside of the B site the entire time. Norbert's had enough. It's 2 kills to him. And he's been a beast. Mir gonna track the CT, able to jump down. That's Donk who evades. Donk's gonna go down with nothing. virtus.pro 5 alive. Spirit, not a single kill.
Not a single kill.
Quick scramble back from the 3rd defender. We've got 2 down in the pit. Chopper looking for his. Flitz on site. Donk catches James. And there's no response back yet whatsoever. Flit the only person in that 3-player on-site situation, just straight up lost duels.
Did they not have Heaven smoked?
No resistance for Fame. Smokes come over top. This is going to make Artfrost's position weird. Pressure on Donk, but perfect timing for the 2K. He's not worried.
Get it together.
Triple for the headshot. And just like that, Donk tries to go swinging. Now that does reopen the possibility of the commitment, but you know VP, they might not. Maybe not. They've gone ahead and got a second duel. Deep dumpster smoke as well keeps the CTs out of this. It's a 2v5 recovery now put into the post plant. And Artfrost has still had no vision, but he did contain control of Optimus. Flit's gonna press in close to the bank. That's 2 CTs coming at him. And James on a similar angle. So if they even kill Flit, then James ready to keep this trade going. Flit tries to fall back, dies. And James off the angle, he gets caught by Artfrost. Great cover from the sniper to make sure that left side box peek gets punted. After round and held on to until the crunch time. Ooh, nice decision from Magix there. If he just kept jiggling, he wouldn't have caught that walk up from Flit, but Norbert able to puncture through with the Tech 9. So Ops deep and maybe a little scoped. Chopper, trade back. Norbert, it's a 2K from him. It's a 2v2 on the trot, and it's James so locked in here, playing with 100 health, but with the lesser weapon. Mir's trying to give him cover, trying to figure out where that second CT's at. Now they've both been confirmed, and James hands back on the AK.
They know no one's on default now. Both spotted.
Both CTs with the kit. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Caught on the jump up. Donk gets shaved off the play. And Chopper wasn't there to get the trade fast enough. We get the lean back from Mir as he just looks to hold on with a little bit of health. And he has been so good, James, consistently in 1v2s, in 2v2s. Put him in a post plant. And so we're going to get the emphasis on short peek instead. Flashbangs coming out. Magix keeps his head down. Woodwall gets blinded. Magix buys the perfect amount of time and turns it back for a second. Huge second kill here out of Magix. Puts Artfrost in a difficult position with no support for now. But he's been able to tuck in. Flit kills his rotating teammate out from Heaven. It's another Heaven peek. Donk just throws himself down into the bomb site. Peeks as fast as he can deep around barrels. And he's got Fame a little scared behind the pillar. Nade comes through. Fame goes round. Missed shots versus Donk. Dangerous game. And the Opper's now gotten back up around the boardwalk, looking for the kill towards pillar.
Anything to the left and he's dead. Fame, will he bite?
Fame's tucked in. Buying time here.
He's
being given up. He's being just stuck in. The short bait out of Flit is for the win. And Artfrost more concerned with the deep position, and that gives up his back. Donk's going to take a chance, but wonderfully played from Flit. It cost Fame his life, but all worth it in the end.
That was extremely calm, and they didn't think that he was playing sandbags because Fame was on the pillar. It would have been a scarier position for him to try to help, and he couldn't spot the cross safely. So that was good. I mean, he played bait at the end because the time was coming low, and that actually just netted the win. Now, this was such good court presence from Magix, who decided to get the kill. Then he was pushed back. Emergency protocols goes behind default. Watch the left side.
And then there's this uncertainty again creeping into your mind. They've got plenty of time to go back to A, and you know virtus.pro may have. Starting to rotate down now. Chopper looking to join forces. This op's gonna have to go big, and if you cut off Flit, then you can turn towards Monster. Donk, he only gets the one, and Artfrost turning back for the trade frag, gets gunned down by Flit.
1v1.
It's close. Oh, Chopper, it's close, but no cigar. virtus.pro, slow start, solid half by the end.
Usually if you're running that close on top of bathrooms, you're not going to go through the outside. Oh my God. James gets all the way into the corner. This frees up a lot of spots in the A side, actually.
Ooh, and Mir, perfectly timed flashbang, a second one.
Such a good pistol spot because you can't molly it either.
Spirit players just eating flashes. James gets a duel from Flowerpot side. Oh man, the fact he takes another with him makes this way harder for Donk and Magix to try and reclaim, but it's a 2v4, 1 kill deep. And an additional smoke on bank. That's going to keep 2 of them out of the fight. And he hears those shots landing, so he's going to keep trying to spam it. Oh, and he finds Mir instead. Switching out guns means no reload.
They might think that bank guy is dead. There's two.
They're worried about a flank as well, but it's two CTs still here. They're going to push him. Spirit, they're going to take the fight. And Magic's trying to be the difference maker in the pistol. He is 3 kills deep in a 2v4.
They don't know where Norbert is, but they think he was either flanking or he could have been bank. Now, running up onto the site, they're clearly planning for a, they're planning for a short.
Flies out, hits the ground. Down he goes. 2v4 from Donk and Magic's. It's an ace between the two of them.
That's beautiful, man. And that's why you want to have one of two, Magic's or Chopper, alive in those situations. After Magic's kill. And I've heard that Donk's communication is great. Chopper has specifically said about him that he doesn't need coaching because he actually gives a lot of good input as well, which I'm not surprised to hear about such a complete player, even if he is so young.
Instead, we're going to emphasize short. Oh, Flit keeps his head on. Norbert, it's all about the peak. And as he slides to Monster, oh, he gets the second. Him and Fame lock down the B site. The footing was there. The entry positions secured, but it's the kills. You missed your headshot on the player peak in water. Yeah,
and we want to talk about better CT setups. You got Norbert as an anchor. He is the best one at this event.
That's an insane thing to think about.
Insane thing to think about.
Definitely not what you'd expect coming into it. 2 seconds left. Chopper, don't die. Yeah, he'll secure the smoke. All is good.
We didn't get individual plays like that from the B-side players.
As Donk goes hard out Monster, eats the flash. Eats a second flash as Norbert takes his teammate down, and Norbert's just going to keep his head tucked down on barrels. It created space, but it didn't pick up a kill, and Flit right back with the headshot. So, nope.
No.
Not this time. Looking like a 9th for virtus.pro, unless they can somehow finagle another 2v4. They did it in the pistol. There's a chance again, but it's so many defenders already on the bomb site, and unfortunately, the all-out rush turns out all for nothing.
They eat the counter flashes, which are so perfectly timed, and unfortunately for Spirit, that's...
And his teammates subscribe to the cult as well. Magic's, they've got him low.
Still burning?
Yeah, they are. Molotovs were fantastic on the exec.
Oh, Fame stayed alive, but James goes down, and now he's dead
Donk's
too.
got him. Donk ends up finding him, and the follow-up to Mir.
Oh, very nice.
Dude, open the floodgates. Team Spirit just slammed this bomb site. Also, even especially more so in CS2, because I find flashbangs
even especially more so.
Even more so, especially fantastic.
Oh, wow. He's taking a very aggro angle, actually. Knowing they're not going to come the long way around long. That is nuts.
Ooh, well positioned, and he gets the fall back with a flash behind him. James looking to set him up for more than just the 2K. That was so risky, right? A total call-out that nobody's coming at him from Playground. Art Frost looks to take it back. Oh. A second shot that had to be a snap. And Magic's creeps out front bath at the same time. Mir slides by, though. He does the same thing Magic's does, but a little more proactive, and it's man advantage back in the hands of VP. He tucks into his position at 15 seconds. Magic's had a chance, but Mir decides enough's enough.
See how strong that angle is.
His 6th and 7th puts it down, and it's going to be VP 11.
You know what's really sad about that, though? He took that deep angle, but it did look like Chopper was actually pre-aiming wide.
Yeah, right.
He just missed the head, I think.
They've done so well at just keeping their heads tucked, making sure not to go over any kind of opening. And again in this round, James strikes fear in their hearts, as all they're left is with a B hit. But it's a B hit with open monsters, so crack a headshot or two, smoke off heaven at the same time. Even a Molotov on water like that's going to keep them out of the engagement. There's a small chance they can squeeze their way in for the bomb plant. Norbert applies pressure enough to allow Flit to go for the boardwalk swing. Zontix gets some kind of an answer, but it feels like too little too late, or is it? Still 12 seconds, still confirmed that Norbert's down here, but then it starts to slip away. Zontix can't get more than 2, and Art Frost not even a frag on the approach. So 12 secured, 4 map points.
Yes, and that's 3 rotations that come in just in time, not a little bit too late. James immediately, he never goes heaven, he always comes to...
He's going to know about James, of course.
James calling that it's sort of B. The B's, both sides get taken now.
Kill on both sides, so take what you can get. This is sudden. We've got Donk in with a headshot too, so...
But they know the rest of the players are B, so they're hesitant about coming forward. Mir's still here.
No way they hold
no,
this
and
back.
Chopper doesn't go for the flank. There's actually a chance they can fight their way back into this.
Oh, all of a sudden, all it is just a standard B take. You're going to have one on short.
Fame's not even worried about behind him.
And they may very well forget about Mir. It feels like Art Frost is looking at Heaven instead. And Chopper, I mean, his hands are busy. Mir, this is going to catch him off. He gets 2 kills. The bomb's gone down. And Chopper has to come back to clutch it. They forget about Mir in the water because there's no flank. And down he goes, unable to close another. virtus.pro layers on B just when it seems like Spirit are about to extend.
You know what? Chopper leaving and going downstairs.
Or
where's the bomb planted, actually?
right underneath Magix. All right.
Yeah, so.
Right next to the boxes. Magix, big pistol back on overpass. Him and
Oh.
Donk trying. Oh! Nice shot. Magix gets man advantage put back up. This is back-to-back T-side pistols that Magix stamps his name across VP's foreheads. Sit down.
And he's had a couple of bad maps this event, but he's ready for the finals, baby. God damn. And even though he's one of the more experienced players on this team, that's only because they just keep hiring new, younger players.
Look at these.
So quickly. Look at this.
Wow. You first bullet after the flick, right?
Yep. I mean, they know all about this B default right now. And Norbert, he gets real tucked. Zontix turns his back. Some noise is made. Zontix looking for a timing. Norbert's readying another swing, man. He wanted to just pull that. He just baited him forward. He said, I'm going to make noise, pretend like I don't think anyone's here. Let's get this lurk over with, is kind of what he did.
Yeah, just whops him upside the head.
He just put the cheese in the middle of the kitchen.
There's a little cave presence here, so Art Frost and Magix will be given a chance to fight back. Magix yet to die in the second map. He's going to get flashed in by Art Frost.
And guess what, Connor? He's not going to start now.
Yeah, James kills Art Frost off the throw of the nade. That's going to elicit a peek out of Magix, and he'll fall. They'll falter. virtus.pro, just like first map, respond as quick as can be. Still leaves 3 in sight.
Yeah.
They get smoked, so they'll go for wall bangs of their own.
They're leaving, are they?
Seems like it. Flit just got another one. He returned the favor. Magix tries to shoot through, and Flit answers. So that's 2 again. Flit, the impact is real. And they just saw him, so they come in clear corner and get themselves a second kill. Zontix, nice double. But James can lean back to the 22nd mark as they had smoke down for Cave. You know that Donk can go for the wallbang to get him off this, right? He's going to go for this. Taps it once. Donk starts to play up the ramp. It's actually Art Frost in Cave, so a far more desperate wallbang. Now you can stick this, and James just has to cover, or Art Frost! No, the no-scope's off the mark. Can't manage this time. Will fall after the defuse, and VP take it. Bomb's being planted. That much I do.
They're trying to push for Donut.
And, oh, they're going to take it. Magix with the nade. I mean, this position from Donk is unreal.
What?
No, he has so little health, and Chopper doesn't get the kill again, but you've put Donk in a crazy spot. The kind of spot that could go big. Mir up underneath, sticks the barrel in his gut.
How did Fame get 2 frags?
How did VP retake a 5v5 without losing a single player?
No shot they did that. Look at the dead bodies right now. They held on to Donut the entire time. The T's never pushed it. They waited for any kind of swing before they were about to pounce on.
Norbert, though, he's going to sit down. Dispatches of Magix. Who's the only player to have gotten ahead of the fire. Nice nade from Donk, though. Finds its home. Mir,
Wait, what?
that's crazy.
He got away.
And Chopper picks up his. No double kill coming back from Mir, though. Donk's got an opening.
They know A's open. They saw 2B already, plus they killed 2 outside of B. That's 4 in total. Quick math. They hear the tempo rotation. James going to hear this, but he can't even fight into it. A bit hasty from Mir, you know. They both were trying to retake into mid to get into Cave, to supplant a Cave player and retake B control.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oof. They had to get away there with majority, and they will. 3 up for Spirit as they win their first round.
But they didn't technically need to.
And that's one thing if he had just kept himself in cover, but he exposes his flank.
He literally ran out just so they could get this bomb planted.
And already CT's press in. Norbert peels Art Frost off the site, and we just said it. virtus.pro are simply better in the retake.
Oh, man, yeah.
And this is another instance of exactly that. Magix is desperate with 2 health. The economy's going to be on a very thin line now. This is virtus.pro with a real chance to run away with the half.
Now this is a situation where
Deep nade over top of the setup. Flit, no way! With the flashes!
And Donk goes in behind him, but they already get 2 kills with Norbert's push as
Off,
well.
Yep, top ramp. James slips through to Cave, picks up the slack lost by Flit, and this is that aggression. This was what, coming into Ancient, I wanted to see whether or not Spirit was going to be able to hold anything back. And we'd seen in a previous instance, Donk getting a better head-to-head over Flit. This map, not so much. Nice attempt at a recovery, but unfortunately, it runs out there for Chopper. In virtus.pro's retakes, there's a slight gap on that one. Norbert makes the most of it, so he's coming through with another multi-kill. Trying to get back to the top of the board. Shooting for the MVP performance of virtus.pro here in Dubai. But good answer. It's artfrost and Magix in another 2v4. Cut down to the 2v2. Magic's pinned in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Just has to sit behind the pillar and wait. And if he gets active, he could have taken the frag. Fame trying to get it out of him, but artfrost, 2 critical kills in the post plant. Spirit with a 2v4 to rack up 1 more on the T side.
That's really much information because they know the CTs would have frantically rotated over towards A. Oh, but they're sitting in front of the smoke. Oh, looks like they're going to pop it.
Zontix hears him coming. Nice headshot. Can't manage a second kill. Now, still, what do? Follow through. But
wait, they're taking the bomb.
Attack is coming from the back.
My
this
God.
is a B site to middle to donut to A to B through CT.
Wow.
And around the world, they do end up getting the B site, but they take it from their enemy spawn. Now, they leave 1 player as well back towards CT just to make sure nobody's actually flanking. And this has all been confirmed. I like that Mir stuck around just now. Because it's not just players sitting in a site, having got there in a frantic situation, not knowing what's coming from where.
Clean one.
Mir holds on to the deep lane, comes through with the frag to Donk. We've got 2 separate fights. One's deep in Cave, the other on site. Flitz doesn't get his. And so Mir's looking for all 3. And as they tap that bomb, it's a hold from Chopper, and it's cover from Magix.
Oh, Magix. He's been so good on these pistol rounds. Mir with the accidental jump to lose it right there. Maybe trying to show a little...
Flit clears Cubby, but Chopper wins a fight with the lesser weapon. Tall order to get a second there on a quarter HP.
Artfrost leaves the position finally. They go back to the A site. That is the VP special.
My God.
And Artfrost is looking at Donut. Will he turn around? Yes, he will.
Nice kill. But there's a second creep out from A main. Another one.
This is interesting 2v2. The bomb is on the back of Mir. So this could, Artfrost could save the day here.
Feels like he needs James to get into the engagement. Artfrost feeling the squeeze, but the Fommist connects for a second. We'll go for the smoke plant. It's a spam from the 5-7.
He's dead?
No, sir. He's up with the gun. It's a pistol on Magix. He knows Artfrost's position, and he slips into Temple.
Look how good that smoke was. It's a second chance for Mir. He's low.
He could be long. He could very well be long. Magix did not have confirmation on which direction he falls back, so he tucks into Temple.
Bomb is halfway ticked. They have a
no kit.
Smoke? Or is that a flash?
Smoke and a flash and a frag and no kit.
Okay.
So smoke on bomb. They're more concerned about long. Ooh, Artfrost. Huge round.
Amazing round at Artfrost.
Triple kill.
That's full respect. I've been super critical about Artfrost.
VP on the brink of breaking through. Chopper. Let's Flit know exactly where he is. But Donk catches Mir in middle. Double CT setup inside of the cave. Numbers creeping forward and doing it ahead of the smoke. Chopper, oh, he lines up nearly 3 people, but it's Fame who actually gets back the double kill.
The smoke is bad too.
Donk's here.
Wait, is it? No, it's on purpose.
Ready to fight, but he loses the duel versus Norbert. That's the bomb guaranteed, and unfortunately for Team Spirit, they're on the receiving end of the lineup as opposed to Chopper getting a multi-frag. And Artfrost, you really want to gamble this up in a 1v3.
Wants to win this round for his team, but he just can't find a way in. So they run through a molly to try to kill him.
Okay, what is the duality of James? I've seen James hiding corners with a minute left on the game.
And that's why James is a good player, because you can't actually boil him down to, I think, is what's so hard to understand, right? Like for him, he's like, he's not going to watch a molly in this position.
Sure.
So he'll go for that
So I'm just
play.
going to go run and jump through it.
It's rare that you see him look foolish trying something like that, but yeah.
This is very real potential for VP to go up 11-7. And from there, 2-0.
That's good.
Magic's pistol donks the Eagle.
Great.
but do they get sporadic, or do they stay in control? Mir comes through, 3 kills out of Mir, his chance to shine, as those pistols sent a shiver down the spines of VP for at least half a second.
He's coming for it.
Zontix decides not to wide swing with the smoke up in his face.
Connection, but luckily for his
Ace?
team.
No. Art Frost. Now, unfortunately for Art Frost, there's no way he doesn't get caught by Flit and CT.
Well, if Connor says it.
Yeah, because he's going to be thinking Red Room at the very least, right? Yeah. There it is. James said, go hunt my friend, and Flit will do so. That's his 8th. But this is all Mir. 4 kills on what was...
He has been able to take out James. Can he do it again?
Ooh, missed
shot too early.
Yep, now they're already out. They waste no time closing that gap. He'll bring 1 down with him. Zontic's going to try to throw himself out through Donut, takes the dual backside, loses. Norbert, again, making the difference with a 2K and potentially the last of map 2. But we've got to fight out of Magics. Tooth and nail, they'll try to hold this. Smoke on Brokey, Donk peeks out from Donut, then they push, and forcing the hand of VP again. Getting them to go for something with the odds against them, leaves Flit to close the round with no bomb, as that's been lost deep in Temple.
Yeah, that make noise, thinks it could be Donut, and so he'll just chill.
Okay.
No bonus points for touching the bomb, but he did keep it.
But Norbert did make 1 step, and that 1 step could have been heard by Magics.
This is a bit of a time sink here for virtus.pro. Now, they still could take the B side, but they're probably worried about that being an obvious choice.
Still send the 3-player pack top ramp. They've got 1 flash to get through this, and then James going to probably watch lane again. Magics, it's a 1 and done. Zontix, nothing more.
Oh,
he got the trading cave, which was big. Luckily, Art Frost clips 1 and burns the player off site. Doesn't stop the tech from crossing. It's low health for Fame. He could push and wrap and flank them both. They've taken the site back. They're fixated on Mir, and the bomb's not really for him, but the Tech-9 drops Art Frost. Donk all the way, but no! It's taken away from him as he gets gunned down by VP, and they will fall to the 0-2 in a best-of-5. It is dire straits for Spirit.
Damn, that was close, and the bomb was playing at default, and they didn't want to check the flank because they thought it was default.
Zontix, nice tap. Kicks off the pistol with a crisp 1.
The bomb with all of the nades as well. Mir really wanted that kill.
Yeah, all the trimmings delivered here at the footstep of Zontix's bomb site. He's got a teammate with him and a double flank around the other side. Fame, though, oh boy.
Oh man, he recovers the bomb with 2 kills, can push forward. Art Frost,
he looks away
around, but he still gets the kill somehow.
Okay. He looked like he was just going to run. Fame gets a 3rd on the pistol. And Donk with a little pop-off because it is Spirit. Again with a pistol round win.
With the pistol for what it's worth.
They could. Chopper's right there. He's got support too. And Zontix didn't ever actually leave. He just switched over to the AWP. Flit, it's a 1 and done. Art Frost, great cover. Oh, triple kill off the top of sight. That's huge. Fame's not going to be able to catch anyone on the rotate. Art Frost goes above and beyond.
Gotta love that. And that's with the rifle again, right? But yeah, great rotation, fast from him.
Ooh, we're taking a little, calm the red rocket. Tests will come quickly. And here's another pack of players. Collateral.
Blind.
Art Frost, back-to-back impactful rounds from M4 to AWP. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
But he splatters James' brains all over that ramp. This pistol's desperate, and Art Frost is shooting hot.
Hell yeah. That's a great round, following a couple of great rounds, and this time with an op. That's what you love to see in a grand final at Art Frost. So reliable on the ramp, and this is where VP want to go every round. Wall bang headshot and a collect.
The signature Art Frost post-shot flick. Flit operating on his own.
Yeah, no quad, or sorry, no sandbags molly. But oh no, Chopper decides to peel back and Flit just peeks up.
Just like that. And now Donk, far less committed position, but still behind them. 2 players pass. Bomb drop as the trade comes through out of Fame.
Magic gets 1 as well over on the A side. That's Flit down.
All right, still some legs on this, but at the same time,
the op.
How desperate of a retake are you really going to try to work with?
Hey, I mean, Art Frost full of confidence right now.
Op feels valuable, but he's posted on construction.
Looks like the half buy might work out.
They're going to go ahead and smoke off the ramp. So if anybody's deep on the post plant, should shave them out of the equation. In reality, T's in front of it all. Ready for these fights. but not able to win it. James gonna die out. Magix has got the ball rolling. Fame keeping his head down, has Art Frost relegated to green, and the op's not gonna connect this time, so VP breakthrough in round 6.
Up the side of yellow. Chopper is actually in a dangerous spot because they can...
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Not ideal. Ooh, it's a bit ugly, but hey, it's 2 kills at that. Zontix also, again, empty-handed.
Never out of a half.
No, sir. You can't give them an inch. They will take a mile. And it's a bit of an injustice that it actually kicks off with that AWP. And it's a wallbang, too, so he must have shot him through the bottom of the sandbags.
Yeah.
Unlucky if you're Art Frost. But it stings when it's your own AWP. It was such a convincing round. Norbert here clears the board of the rifles, perhaps. Yeah, they're all going to go down at the end of it, so that's a second one for VP on the board. And economic problems for the defense. Off the back of this one, and I mean, there's an option. 40 seconds. Double it back if you need to. Donk's going to stick around with eyes up over top. Bomb plant from James. Hands busy. Cross happens, and they stop it. Or at least they stop him. It's a 2v3. Cut down to the 2v2. This is all thanks to Magis, but a missed op shot still back. 1v1 with Norbert standing, but unknown to this last CT. Retake is there. He finds the angle, round the pillar, and Spirit pick it up.
That was crazy. What a creative way to find that call. I can't believe he...
He's going to be able to cross over, but Flit gets the headshot. 20 seconds, though. Your hands are tied. You've got to hit this bomb site, and you're met by another molly. You can throw out the counter, but I mean, they're stuck here. They're going to have 5 seconds left if they really think they could still take the chance. Art Frost killing 1, 2 seconds to spare. Mirror, it's a single kill, but it's not enough. Not enough to get James in, and he even dies. Spirit are stopping what was looking like the inevitable VP comeback.
How is this the map that they look the best on so far? That was really cool. I mean...
Despite evening it out 4v4, Donk wins the duel to Norbert. And Norbert's been cooled off in this half. Still 0 kills, 0 and 10. Highest rated VP player taken down a peg in the race of the MVP. Donk up a notch. And the close crane play is going to pay off. His second on the hold. Looking like an 8-3 lead and potentially the 9-3 half. Okay.
Not what we expected based on those first 2 maps. And the fact that the VP perfectly comfortable on Vertigo, but round 11 comes to an end. James comes to a halt.
You know, despite us praising virtus.pro's Vertigo,
2-person ramp clears.
Another
working
boost
for them, and yes,
works.
another boost.
There we go. They take it a second time. Norbert's first kill of the map, his only kill of the half. And Fame along the wall goes down. A 9-3 commandeering lead out of Spirit. You think this series is over. You think they've fallen flat. Hell of a time to bounce back. Better late than never. Yellow, ledge, ramp, crane, go, move, go. Let's see if it works out in the face of the MAC-10. Art Frost draws him in, and it's only Flit's singular kill. Norbert's already been found out, wants to dive the bomb site. Ooh, he gets chased down, and this is Team Spirit. Smelling blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And not giving them any chance at a comeback. I mean, it's aggressive, it's in your face, it's dominant.
Spare me the pun.
Hee-haw. Everything here gets unraveled, so how long do they hold it before they decide to hashtag swing again? Damage over towards the yellow side. Donk and Chopper pick up frags. It's the SMGs of the T side that prevail. I mean, such little health on half of the pack, but they don't give a damn. They follow through. The backstroke just as important. Said we needed a little bit more, maybe, for Chopper to work with. Well, on the frag department, they're good to go. And yet again, it's a swing into a site that's understaffed. Virtus.pro scrambling to try and get something going. We've been praising their retakes all day, but this may be too far gone already. Norbert presses up along green. He's been a non-factor in this third map of the series. Flit, nothing on the approach. And the SMG just tears flesh from bone. Only James until Norbert answers back. But again, James 6 health from that early Donk engagement. And now smokes up as the CTs try to walk this one in. Op shot's gonna hit. Art Frost doesn't miss. And James, it's too much to ask on such little HP. Magix is the insurance policy as suddenly Team Spirit seem to have somewhat of a rebound in this best of 5. Again, a nigh impossible situation to reverse sweep this series, but at least a Vertigo win could bode well. Bomb decides the final round. It's a statement, folks, from Spirit as they dominate 13-3.
Wow, they close it up. That's a nice one for Spirit. Not even breaking a sweat here. In just shy 15 rounds. That's easy. Kit on Chopper.
Good old classic 10-man pistol round retake, jungle fight.
That's a really important one. They get the jungle control they're looking for. Bombs planted opposite triple, the CT retake. I don't know.
Donk scouring for contact. Nobody really giving him any skin. There's the flank very fast out of Norbert. He'll get cleared after the one. Magic's been instrumental in the pistol rounds and detrimental to the holds here as he picks up a second headshot. There's an answer back and they've got the last man stranded, but that last man is Donk. So he packs a punch and he punches both their heads off. 3 kills in the pistol, but no time. VP taking the second pistol of this best of 5.
It's got to be frustrating for Donk. He was actually making a case for that round, getting 3 frags running through the site. Oh, smartly they leave stairs open.
What's Donk going to be able to do here? He's got a smoke for this. Yeah, Donk can buy time. And Zontix could have gone big.
Man, they spammed him through the wood floor.
But Artfrost still swinging. He's got 3 frags on the round. And then further damage. I mean, he's gone above and beyond on an individual level. But Mir, usually in these rounds, is the guy that claws this back, and he is still alive and kicking, despite his back being exposed to the potential of the jungle peak.
They shouldn't be watching under Balak, right? I guess they're looking for the double chopper. Nice one.
Tries to chase it, doesn't kill him. Jungle's still a problem. Mir's grabbed his bomb back, and he's concerned about Ticket, rightfully so.
He made noise.
He's going to fake it one more time. But he'd have to push into this. He needs to go deep and kill Magix, or else Magix is just going to swing. No way, Magix lets him get away. It's the USP shots that are off the mark. 5 seconds, needs the frag, doesn't have time. And with the scout, Artfrost sets everybody up.
Whoa, Mir looked a little bit nervous there. A few different decisions.
Fast push out from ramp, Tech9 at the helm. And Chopper's gonna have 1 to his name as he hits the deck. AK sprays wonderful over the smoke. Plenty of vision for Donk and Artfrost to shred this bush. USP flying over. Oh, it's a second casualty. M4 will get picked up, but it is indeed Spirit running with the force by momentum.
Let's see if they can keep this excitability at a maximum. And again,
you can feel it.
You can feel it, and they didn't have this before. Like sandwich played by Chopper. Mir gets 1. Cat
Donk
still alive.
dies. Molly burns the sandwich player out, and there's another. But the catwalk holds still good out of Zontix. Multiple kills from him. They're going to use the triple box to try and close that gap. Zontix gets caught on the approach. Magix is unbeknownst to the last 2 Ts, but missing shots. Artfrost, these are critical opportunities. There's going to be a reload needed by the Ticket player, and Magix just toying with Jame for the time being. Both CTs known. 15 to the clock. They have secured connector position, so this plant is good. And the wall bang just off the mark.
No damage off that.
Dude, Artfrost had more than a handful of chances.
On that side of the box, and now, pressure on his op. Great shot to hold back. But James looks like he wants to come for that op. I don't know if he needs it. He's a little bit far now, but they get 5 dead, in my opinion. But Artfrost is watching his back. Yeah. Will they read the cat rotation? No. This is good play from him.
Jame kind of slow as
he came here so early.
Crosses window that... Ooh, Fame has managed to get out. Fame's back on A site.
Yeah, but...
What's he going to do about it?
Yeah, are they going to...
This is good. This is great. 5-7 to the back. And Magix, he posts up the 4 versus 2. Now, Artfrost still wary of the window. Can't manage to stop the second player. 10 seconds to spare. Bomb has to cross over. It's on the last player.
Molly out.
And the molly will allow for Mir to hit the ground. A quick clear of the site. And it's a chance to still post 2v4. Flit takes up responsibility. Finally alive in a late round. And one that could be critical to just keep Spirit at bay. Point blank on the market door, combining with Mir. But they lose the bench anchor. Now Flit goes deep. And it's a trade out from Zontix. Plenty of time for the retake, plenty of real estate still for Spirit to take back this half.
Yeah, he is worried about the underpass peak.
Yep. Gets away from it.
First, Flit will swing now, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, nicely done.
Beautiful from Donk. I mean, Chopper, that internal timer ticking, tells him the threat's coming. He is absolutely correct about it. Tucks in for the guaranteed top mid kill and lets Donk pick up the slack with the 2K. Of course, Donk, baby. Headshot, headshot. Just like that, takes the wind out of VP Sales and takes the lead to the CT side.
Yeah.
Counter-terrorists win.
Everyone's looking a lot more comfortable. The rounds are thorough, less mistakes.
But he'll go even deeper, playing under Palace instead. Artfrost waits for the second player, clips Norbert's wings, and now a low HP Tech 9 is an easy scoop up for Zontix. Just like that, 3v3, and all that VP really have is this commitment into the A play. A smoke grenade under Balk. It gets popped open for a second. That duel, not the best. And the longer the CT serves up a distraction, the more time Artfrost has to tear them apart. It's just the pistol out of Jame. It's low health, it's low time, it's desperate, but there's no CT watching Connector. He doesn't know it. Swings deep for Ticket and will die at the hands of Magix. This one's Spirits again.
Oh, hell yeah. And that's Artfrost staying active. Doesn't go to CT spawn and take that shallow angle passive lead towards Sandwich. Watching the cross, he jumps out to the back of triple, and he finds his timing.
How's Jame going to reposition to catch them off guard now? He'll have Flit and Fame to try and push beyond, but with two anchors in position, Donk included, this one's feeling desperate. 30 to the clock. The money's not the best in the follow-up. That's definitely going to be the save call coming out of VP, which means 7 rounds at the very least here on Mirage.
Yeah, and Flit literally wants to go die. This op will save, of course, with enough time to spare, but this round's going to get played out. And, well, Flit has committed down. I don't think they know that they heard him yet, but okay, they'll finally get that frag as Jame sits passively, Splinter Cell style, watching his back. And here comes one fight. Could be dangerous for him.
No.
Oh my god, he missed the shot.
Oh,
Does he
it's
stay
Donk.
alive? You gotta chase his ass down. Oh, that was close. But they were scared. Yeah. They know what happens in that last millisecond of a round versus Jame. This mid control just paying off in dividends every single round. Ooh, shots missed, but they still got this great angle opened up from Cat, or from mid control, I should say.
What? That's a sick reaction from Artfrost. I thought Donk was going to have to pick it up. Artfrost dropped. It is a 2K response out of VP. Big scalps to take off the site. Zontix will have the angle over stairs. There's 30 seconds, and Jame is waiting for this ticket peek, but Magix doesn't look like he's going to give it to him.
No smokes right now here for the T side.
Flash is good.
They have to literally beg for a plant or get the kills.
Outcon, Flit emerges, but exposed to it, and the ticket player drops it.
Now
It's
there's no
Flit
time.
stuck between both, and I mean, this is desperate. He just has to run over. He gets tagged on the cross, and so, sure enough, Team Spirit with momentum off Vertigo, posting 8 rounds here on Mirage.
No time to plant.
Magix tucks in. This one's surefire. Flit fizzles out, and Team Spirit, a reason to celebrate. This is looking incredibly comfortable. I mean, hell, they're on the brink of back-to-back blowouts.
Oh my god, yeah, they've shoved him out. Looking exactly like Vertigo now. 9 rounds here for Team Spirit. I don't know, I don't have the stats on reverse sweeps, and honestly in general, but in best of 5s, 0-2s, I can't even, I can't name a single one.
I don't think it ever happened in CSGO.
Never happened in CSGO. I'm not willing to
I'm going to double check between maps, but I'm like 80% certain.
Well, I do like those odds.
From 0-2 in a best of 5, I don't think happened in CSGO's history. But we ain't playing CSGO, so it definitely hasn't happened in CS2.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, okay, Chopper, settle down, boss.
All right, now they're going to follow Chopper out.
Bomb could get stopped.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's, what is this?
25 seconds. Bomb's been dropped. Flit, he's trying to make a play.
No.
He gets the second kill. Artfrost responds back.
2 inside B, all running
They're
up
stuck.
Cat.
They have to push Cat.
No.
Jame hits the scout shot. 15 seconds. Bomb's been picked up, and it's been jumped over to the bomb site. Magic's bottom mid. This is huge. This is the insurance policy.
He gets spotted. Now he has to fall back. They can rush the site if they want to. They've got him crushed. Norbert, it comes down to him. He gets the frag. Chopper, all the pressure now.
2 kills for him. He grabbed bomb back. He put it down. This is virtus.pro with the second round on a similar buy, trying to rob it back.
Where's the bomb plant? Is
It's
it
a
off the
lifeline
default?
early on. Yes, it is. And Chopper, he's just been able to tuck in on the garbage can. CT's one looking at him, the other sticking on top of that bomb, but it's a 10-second stick, and it's halfway there. Chopper's gonna swing. He gets the first. He jiggles, and it sounds like he gets the kill. T-side wins the round. Chopper denies it.
Oh my god, that was so close. He had to absolutely get that first frag, but with 1 comes 2.
They've got him stranded coming out from Tetris. Chopper's going to look for a headshot elsewhere, and he takes it on Flit. But he starts to burn, down to the half health. They do zone Fame out from beneath Balk. That gets Mir coming out from jungle, and the bench players cleared off. So now Ticket becomes so important, and the push that's allowed off the back of this is Norbert getting closer into sight. Suddenly, its back's turned. It's an easy pickup on the first, but it's still Magic's in a clutch.
Oh, what a turnaround.
He loves the late rounds.
There's one on Cat. His options are low.
Op zoomed in, James decides enough's enough, and he stops him in his tracks.
Magic's was right. He couldn't get it all the way in the B site, so he had to try to take a fight there, and James does the easy thing and cover that angle.
He'll secure mid control. There's a smoke on the corner to try and get the retake outwards, but look at this entire pack of players for Spirit. To secure map point off blocks is insanity. Donk comes through, he gets his double, and sure enough, that's it. Spirit swarm with sidearms.
Oh, it's an abject failure out of virtus.pro on that round. Get caught off guard.
It's cleared.
Glocks running into the site and swarming you when they were saving. They weren't even planning on winning that round. They just wanted to scare you, and they come away with map point. Moving now to the middle of the site. Not dropping it again, playing a bit more actively. Oh, he has no idea. Yeah, he's no idea.
I mean, they're already on top of him. He's lucky to even still have his head, and it doesn't last much longer. They go back-to-back, punishing Norbert inside the B site when he has no teammate. Lady Luck graces the CTs with the Mir Deagle headshot, but this is it. It's low health on a couple of the players in the mix. This flank through apartments could be massive. Art Frost turns and nails it. And so Team Spirit, all they have to do is shove James over the line, and we have our reverse sweep one map away. Oh, Lord.
It could happen.
And of course, if Spirit win this, Donk MVP for the event, unarguably.
Yeah.
But Art Frost at the moment is the highest rated player for Spirit in this series.
Great final, Art Frost. Great final.
Putting up Flit, holding off for the long A push. That's 2 easy headshots as far as he's concerned. And that's just going to secure Dark control, at least for a little longer. We get 1T to slip around through Temple. This is going to make things a little weird. As Fame doubles back, these poor CTs don't know what's going to hit him. They lost track of his push. Dark player doubles back, and it will be VP just 1 kill away. Chopper's not even near the bomb site. So let's call this one toast.
Yeah, the next round, basically. Can't even pull that up. So there it is. virtus.pro, who do a little bit better on pistols on this map in the small sample size that we have for their maps played than Team Spirit do, for what it's worth. And now they're up 1 round closer. Even 2-2. Chopper will get found out, hunted down, and destroyed.
And Norbert came right for him. It's going to put a bit of pressure on the 2 A players, one of which now preoccupied with camera. Oof, Art Frost. Doesn't get shaken off the angle. Him and his teammate, though, very much stuck in the depths of heaven.
Ooh, this is an interesting lurk opportunity. I don't know, but they get the plant off, so he can actually slow down.
For long.
Even peel back if he wants to.
4 players coming out of storage. 4 players stuck inside of heaven. And if Mir times this perfectly, that's 2 backs turn. He doesn't get the kill, though. Oh man, tons of damage both ways. It's the pistol out of Donk, but then he gets instantly finished. Art Frost responds, and there's another up in heaven. Flit sees him coming from the smoke, and so pressure falls to Art Frost. And he gets it. Big clutch for Spirit.
Oh, Flit lost him for 1 second. He went up to the right, came back for the late peek, and that's Art Frost with a clutch. The thing is, even if you don't sit in the smoke, they have to respect that they can't scale up here. And we see James go up top, get a lot of information. Art Frost is the one to take him out in that position, but the front side smoke that pushed Art Frost back is what allowed the T's to swarm everything. Put so much pressure on him to make something happen, and he ended up getting that kill with like almost no information. Going for a couple of walk pushes, and Zontix denies the trade. That should have been an ace in the hole.
Down towards middle, they'll cross. Art Frost missed shot. Temple player falls back, so the A split could be on. They need an entry, and they get one. Donk's able to find one through as Norbert hits the deck. Art Frost fixates in on camera, and he won't give Mir the chance to split this bomb site. James, does he really risk his op? He's been tagged, and he's going to get chased.
Yeah, 10 seconds, but he's also risking dying after time. He needs to be extremely careful. Well, I say that they still have some money.
Big moment from Zontix.
Oh, yeah. That
a solution
was
to the long presence.
And that was like, you know, a pure, unadulterated display of mechanics where Yeah, it's 4v5, but I really dislike the way that Spirit are playing without any info at this point. I mean, even with a player here, well, oh my God! Wow, he wasn't even done peeking yet. The wall bang headshot into artfrost on one of the safest angles you could ask for. I thought they were going to smoke him out and cross.
It looked like James was just about to walk into his death. Looking geriatric on the speed of that peek.
So they put him on a cross.
Donk, he's going to go big. He has to go big to stop them. It's an MP9 pushed out from Temple. Donk, a double. And more damage at that. Sets up Chopper wonderfully.
Oh.
Few seconds to spare here. Magic's through the smoke. And just like that, Donk does it. They try to come at his bomb site. He posts 2 kills. And all for naught. James' sickening headshot means nothing in round 8.
That's crazy. Now it helps Art Frost getting the opening kill, but I thought when he gets that frag back, all right, that's the rotations are stunted, right? You're relying on Art Frost to hold the mid-cross and get the kill. If something happens like the smoke comes down, rotations are still slow. They got to come forward on the 8 push through canals. That is such a ridiculous frag to get, especially to not get the round. But they've been basically trying to avoid Donk, fighting him in this position because he is the multi-fragger.
Donk, angle, good for the first. Spray gets a little away from him, but Magix picks up the slack as they just teeter on the brink of taking over the bomb site. Magix lays down the line in the sand, and with it, no one shall pass. James creeps his way in. It's a little bit of pistol damage. Chopper's just serving up a great distraction. Beautiful headshot out of James. Oh my God, for a second, right?
Yeah.
For just a second. But Donk and Magix, 2-man army inside B site hold.
She's actually insane. That separates the front fight from the back fight. They have 2 ready for this.
But no fallback positions because of the Molotov, so they know they keep these CTs close. They've got him in the pocket, but Art Frost just keeps taking him down. Now he starts to miss. He's got 1 bullet left in the gun, and then it's the supportive peek from Donk over top, and Zontix inside the site that just puts an absolute grinding halt to VP.
Absolutely splendid counter, exactly as a nade protocol should go this time around. And they start with the opening frag. You want the fight to come in if you can separate them with the Molotov. That's the ideal situation. Molly's not to kill people or win by elimination. Instead, it's just to create 2-on-1s like we just saw. So
doing it without the AWP is going to bank on Chopper's support.
that flash helps. That nade is good.
Yeah, softens him up, but Chopper's dead in an instant. Oh, double headshot. That's the famed T-side headshots that we're talking about, and the rest of the pack that follow right through. No Art Frost, no party. It is Team Spirit to fall as the A site crumbles beneath the pressure of a 5-man push.
Get into the site.
God, did they press this? There's fire in front of it. They're able to press around the side. Donk, he picks up the Norbert frag. Berettas almost get away from Fame, but he will find his.
Fame goes
and
down.
Magix, again, always impactful in these pistol rounds. Still alive and kicking with a deep heaven peek out of Zontix. These CTs have been corralled into the bomb site. They're going to try to fight back. It's a falling Glock headshot from Zontix. Mir versus Ecos is good. Has shut down 4 spies. But a 1v3 in the pistol. He gets killed, and sure enough, they split the pistols. Team Spirit, a quick answer on the offense.
That they leave sites vacant. virtus.pro do this on lots of maps. Just hard to know when they're going to do it. You better believe Norbert's going to have a hard time defending this by himself. And both sites getting taken right now as Chopper goes above. And oh my God, chops him down. 2 with the MAC-10, spotting the rotation and still shoulder peeking Spawn because he's just that careful. He's lucid right now.
The fact he circumvents the closest player, nails the headshot on the guy in sight, and then tries to go audaciously into James for a 3rd on this round because Chopper's feeling it.
Yep.
Feeling the lead, feeling the momentum.
Nearly rips up 3.
And feeling the reality of reverse sweeping a best of 5 on LAN.
Man, and now Donk's consistent level as he's at 180 AR, grabbing more kills. Trying to reign terror as a 2-way player on the map. Best rifler in the server.
Done.
One of
Down.
the best riflers in the world. Donk and Chopper combining. CTs still have some options. Oh, that could be a big find, but instead it's actually a team kill. Donk goes down.
It's fine. No stress.
Yeah, they've kept it open. They actually still provided a thorough enough default that they have Dark cleaned up.
VP starts to scramble.
Norbert, they're getting picked apart.
Norbert's able to dive back. Bomb, well, it's working its way in. It's on the chase of Norbert into the A site. He falls all the way back into Flit with the M4.
Uh-oh.
They try to find a follow-through onto pistols,
15.
and instead they're just getting shot out. It's Flit to get another off the other side of camera.
Doesn't stop moving.
Team Spirit have just suddenly tripped over their own feet. It's a team kill that gives an M4 over to the defense, which Flit swings for a 2K with.
And they don't get through Dark into the other side of the map. There's one kill there, and then Flit does the rest. Oh, he stamps him out, and Frost dies after time. Now this
approach is inbound. James already lost his angle. One half of this push is already managed through, but Fame shuts down the other side. And James didn't die in all of that. They hold on to long control,
let Donk go.
And Donk, he is swinging to take this back. There's already support coming in, but he switches gun. That third player catches him off. Bomb plant for Magix. All he needs is the money. Support up in heaven, knows the player's long, nothing. 3 survive for VP. It's a huge shutdown from Fame.
It's all about Fame. And that Zontix was his mortal enemy in that first half.
Holy
in
hell.
that same position towards long A this time. But to which side?
Retake's being set up, but first there's going to be a little patience. James waits, fires into the second player, lets the first one slide out. The AK's been waiting, but there's not a single kill here for Spirit.
Ooh.
And that's double digits VP.
Oh, VP to close this out, potentially on the CT side. That would be insane. And they put together a very strong round last round, a solid anti-eco. Look, they read the retake protocols. And Mir with a clean clip off, a perfect setup between him and James. They've been working together on Anubis.
Not only in the round, but in the mental.
Yeah, and half investment. They're playing for overtime now as Don comes forward with his deagle.
He's looking to take a head off. Flit is his challenger, and it's held. Tech 9's up next. All of them hit the ground, essentially. But a little bit back from Chopper as they also push through long. This is the answer. It's Tech 9's. They're both wounded, but they're both successful in taking a player down with them. Norbert went absent, and as Magix gets hands on an AK, he's going to have to do something, but no, not now.
No.
Not like this. He's back. Maybe. Please.
Wait, they're actually leaving the site at the moment.
Holy hell.
Back. They're falling back. There's 2 players here. There's no one on the A site. They're looking for the flank that they think should have come in at a minute mark.
Tech 9's.
Yeah, Tech 9's. Donk dies first. Flit gets his first 2
players,
kills.
yeah.
They shut down Dark, and then everyone started dying on VP.
It just created this like vacuum of attention that allowed Magix to push out through the smoke and take over jail control. And from a Tech 9 kill into an AK.
Yeah, to watch Flit's back, but it looks like they want to do a walk-in contact, explode, and they catch him with his nade out.
It works. It works wonderfully because Norbert's already low. Oh, but still he gets Donk.
Wow, he at least gets traded out.
I mean, Norbert could have died there with absolutely nothing, and
100%.
nobody would have been shocked. Kill the long player, you got time. But he starts to get scared when the 10
Hold
seconds
on,
starts.
he's got the stick. Hold on.
Peek's
oh
good.
my God, wow,
He's
that's
close.
Okay, Chopper and his teammate has been smoked and mollied out. Another smoke lands behind Fame. Fame can get in front of this, but he'll instead fall back to play safe, and more CTs are dying.
Losing the mid-fight to Chopper, down to 13 health is him, but that's fine. He can just get out of there. Not a problem.
Oh.
Zontix comes out of camera, and we're looking at an 11 tie.
Ooh.
As they get pressed out of the bomb site. Fame so sectioned out by utility that he didn't stand a chance.
The 2 calls right there. I mean, Jay misses a second shot that allows 4 players to come into the site. It could have been 3, and it could have been Fame getting into the mix. Instead, a full punish, 5 players dying, and a new style coming out of Team Spirit as they try 2 contact explodes versus A, and that they go back.
Plenty of utility for this execute, and we've already seen rounds where Fame just gets relegated into the back line, so much so that bomb plant's easy. He's banking on his incendiary to keep them at bay as we get 2 other players to scramble over. James and Artfrost just exchange shots, tagging one another, neither of which go down. It's Mir in heaven, but it's T's all over this bomb site. Artfrost just leaning back and holding that flank as Donk is looking for a moment to shine, but the gun gets away from him. It's Zontix instead to pick it up. It's Fame to get himself a double, and it's VP to extend this best of 5.
It's only fitting 1 map in this final goes to overtime. VP have gone this entire tournament getting away with finishing in regulation, whether it's winning or losing.
We've seen Fame come through with dark flanks. Last time the A exec came out, but this time it's Mir. Mir just holds off on long with a double kill. He even gets Magix to come back in for the third. but that duel he loses. Oh, it's Zontix to creep out through the smoke and to catch Fame off guard. He thought his flank was going to work a second time. James in the corner of the plat. Zontix has him zoned. He goes for the deep peek. There's a CT on site. Zontix just floating in the open. Snaps the shot back over, but it's Flit to change position.
God, he's so low.
This is decided by time, and Flit turns it upside down to give VP the first in OT.
Oh, the full wrap around the site. That's the only way that he could have got away from that. Didn't want to take the fight. Smart move from Flit. Hard to calculate that decision.
Made him chase.
Zontix waited until James peaked just a shoulder to be able to pull that 1v2 into the realm of probability. But James, as his rotation came in, when it did, was the reason that they had the ability to hold on to the site in the first place. That looked desperate with Norbert alone.
Cerebral couple of bullets fired out of that AK for the double entry. Both of them crisp, clean headshots. Both of them crucial to keep the Spirit reverse sweep alive. Fame traded. Donk's done it again.
What?
Another double on the entry. Coming alive when they need him, keeping the CTs out of this bomb site. If they press this, it's desperate. Flit's going to try to wrap heaven, but at least Norbert did manage to get through that camera push.
Oh, there's players who are low. That nade. Oh my God. Magic's
Almost kills
down.
them. Donk goes from 6 to 4, and Magix almost gets killed without that bomb plant, but he just fires a couple shots up into heaven and takes Norbert's head off. Look at the HP that has 3/4 of this post plant alive for Team Spirit. Flit is hunting for some kind of a target. They've done a great job of keeping them heads down. Donk hits another headshot, and it's a bowling alley for Donk. That's what they mean when they say get donked on.
He's cleared the lane, baby.
Interrupted flash, though.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 blinded for a second. That causes a stutter, puts Art Frost on high alert.
They think he's on the other side of the map, probably.
Easy pickup for Art Frost. He's showing us a highlight as well. But then Mir and Jame will respond. It's not over till it's over. Mir's hoping for the bomb plant, and it's gone down.
Oh, Chopper gets blasted away, jumping through the smoke.
Magix.
And the M4 looks okay for a second, but 1-on-2.
And Zontix far away has to come through with this crawl out of Temple. From the A site, finally getting footing inside of B. He's got the kit, but he's got no utility and no clue as to which corner any could be occupied as he gets in here.
Walk onto
Still,
the kit.
no smoke. He's got the flashbang, that's it. He could go for the peek, but it's going to take both. He gets the first kill. Close corner,
No
clear!
way!
Zontix gets both!
He has time!
He's got that bomb defused!
A 1v2 from Zontix.
Surely, right? Surely. Ice cold clutch out of Zontix.
Can't believe it.
The slow crawl to the opposite bomb site.
He said, okay, a couple of people not in these angles, regular spots. Maybe I'm going to try for one swing. Jame, of all people, loses focus when he goes wide. Into the second kill. Look at the shoulder. Oh, he's not ready for it. Fame gets decimated. 15 rounds. 1 to go for Spirit to be able to close this out.
Him and Magix have been rock solid inside this bomb site, and they will try their hand again.
Oh.
He gets Jame off the top of the totem pole. Donk will be softened up. This opens up the door for the dark push. Mir's looking for an answer. He will get the rotator first, but Donk's not going down. And he's still working alongside Magix to try and keep this entire execute at bay.
He's trying to get to a favorite spot.
Another one for Donk.
Oh my God.
3 from the platform. His pistol's going to be the bane of his existence as he does finally get cleared out of the site. But Magix is here to try and hold, to just push this over the line.
Oh my God,
and
a
he
headshot.
gets it. The spam through the smoke, it's insult to injury. It is the first reverse sweep in a best-of-5 grand finals that we have the pleasure of having our eyes on, and it comes in the early days of CS2. Team Spirit have pulled off the unthinkable.
Oh my God, remember their names. We talk about Donk, but this is a team effort all the way through. Unbelievable performance for 3 guys who are so young. They have no business even being expecting to winning land. After winning those 2 maps, you can already taste it.
Your inaugural BetBoom Dacha Dubai 2023 Grand Champions, the next generation, Donk on LAN, an MVP performance, Team Spirit, hoist it in Dubai.